So as you probably saw from one of my recent Blu-rays pickups, I picked up Deliverusfromevil, a 2014 psychological horror film with Eric Bana. It's been on my radar for a long time and I just never got around to watching it. Last night I did, so here we go. Let's see what I thought of it. Rock until you drop, dance until your heart stops, rock until you drop. Alright everyone, Geordie Paul here. Welcome back as always to Magpie Movies. Today is a review. As you saw, it is from the 2014 film Deliverusfromevil, which I watched last night. So before we go ahead, don't forget to not be shy. Hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and give me a thumbs up if you like this video. And if you hit the notification bell, you'll be informed whenever I do a new video. So, Deliverusfromevil, 2014 film, directed by Scott Derrickson. Scott Derrickson directed other films such as Sinister and The Exorcism of Emily Rose. Now, I don't mind The Exorcism of Emily Rose, but Sinister was too scary for me. Yep, I'm a big softie when it comes to that kind of thing. Give me gore, blood, guts anytime. Give me psychological jump scares with ghosts, and it's no thank you. The film itself is based on a book called Beware the Night, which was written by Ralph Sarchie. Now, Ralph Sarchie is in the film. He is portrayed by Eric Bana, and he was for 18 years a sergeant within the New York Police Department before he retired to become a Catholic Christian demonologist. Yeah, that's a bit of a job title. Within this film, it is an adaptation of Beware the Night. They've changed it to Deliverusfromevil, and it is loosely, and I say very loosely, based on the book. The film itself starts 7 months prior, where we find ourselves in war-torn Iraq, where 3 American soldiers go into a cave and the lights go out and they're screaming. We then fast forward 7 months, where we find our character Eric Bana, or Sarchie, go to investigate a death, and it turns out to be a baby, an infant who dies, and he goes home. Now, there is a bit of friction at home where he's putting work ahead of his wife and his daughter. Now, unbeknownst to him, he has this thing which is called what he calls a hunch, which his partner calls a hunch, which always, as he always says, ends up getting stitches. So they go to a reported domestic, and when they go in there, they find out it's actually coincidentally the Marine from the very beginning of the movie is been attacking his wife. So they go to arrest him. He kind of flips out and he gets a scratch from Eric Bana, which he says, "I told you to get stitches." That's done. They then get another call about a mother who has thrown their child into the lion's den. They go to investigate that, and that's when things start to kind of link together. But I went into this very much blind. I remember seeing the trailer a good few years ago and it really interested me. But again, as being a softie, I didn't really want to get into it. But I'm glad I did. So yes, so I watched it last night. By the way, I'm not going to go into any more of the plot. All I will say is Eric Bana teams up with Edgar Ramirez, who plays a priest, a kind of exorcism priest. So that's the kind of partnership there with Edgar Ramirez. It does go along a kind of possession route with regards to obviously the demonologist and being focused on Ralph Sarchie's book from 2001. I'll be honest, I watched it last night. It was on for just less than 2 hours and I thoroughly enjoyed it. There were no boring bits, there were no slow bits. I know from looking on Wikipedia that it didn't get the best of outcomes and reviews with it, but for what I wanted to see in it, it wasn't what I thought. It was better than I thought, because I thought there was going to be a lot of jump scares, a lot of kind of like Sinister that Scott Derrickson directed that I didn't like, but it's not. So yeah, we see on the cover here, as you can see, this is the main protagonist and this is related to him, and it is all around the language which is on there, which is the Latin language which the Marines find in the caverns when they're in Iraq, which is at the beginning of the movie. Just say on here, the most messed up horror thriller you see this year. Well, no, it's not messed up at all. Incredibly creepy. It's not creepy. But yeah, so Deliverusfromevil, I watched it last night, like I said, thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm going to give it a roll-through rating of 7 out of 10. It's just still fresh in my mind, which is why I want to do this quick review. So if you haven't seen Deliverusfromevil and you fancy a 2-hour escape, bit of scares, but not too much, and if you're not much of a horror fan, then give this a go. especially with Eric Bana. I mean, I'm a big fan of Eric Bana anyway, which got me into this. Eric Bana's done quite well from a stand-up and like sketch show comedian in Australia to getting his breakthrough role in Chopper, and then being in Ridley Scott's Black Hawk Down, and then Ang Lee's Hulk, and moving on to there. But yeah, there you go. That is Deliver Us From Evil. As I said, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Give it a watch. Thanks very much for watching. This is Geordie Paul, last surviving member of Magpie Movies, signing out. See you on my next video.